Hi, I'm Jessica Johnson. I'm majoring in hospitality with hotel and lodging management, and you're watching That Beepin Show.
Hi, and welcome to this week's episode of That Beepin Show. I'm your host, Chris Miller. Now, this week's show is sponsored by Finals Week, or as others like to call it.
There's a final for this class?
Can I get a withdrawal?
No!
Sure, I'd love to see a movie. Is it open book?
What? A new book for this class?
I gotta go to the bathroom.
But seriously, we thought we'd dedicate this show to advice for your finals. First of all, I'm sure you know that finals run from Saturday, December 11th through Friday, December 17th. But what you might not know is that your final schedule isn't like your regular schedule. You will only attend your class once during that week, and you will complete your final during a 2-hour chunk of time. To find your date and time, check out the student portal and click on, oddly enough, final exam schedule. Now it's time for What the Beep?
What the beep is going to be on my final?
Quick, take the square root of 27, multiply it by pi, then graph the outlying matrices to evaluate whether it's statistically significant. Did you get it? Doesn't matter. Here's the point. Your professor will more than likely inform you about what the final will cover, and if they don't, ask. Because instructors do finals different ways, and that's going to directly affect what you study and how. Speaking of how to study, I'm going to turn to old Chuck for this one. Chuck, where are you going? Chuck! I don't think he's coming back. I'm going to turn to Joyce Fletcher for this one. Joyce?
Oh, sorry, Chris. Study tips, right. First of all, get organized. Get your class materials in order and divide your studying into doable chunks. You may want to pick up some of these semester plan worksheets at the Counseling and Advising office. These will help you organize your time. Second, turn off and tune out all distractions. No phones, TV, or music. Find a place to study where you'll be able to focus. Third, take breaks to de-stress. Exercise, make sure you eat and sleep well. And wake up early on the day of your finals so that you can get to school early so you're not in a rush. Finally, when you get to your classroom, read through the whole test. Take a deep breath and think about what you have learned and how you can best answer each question. There, now you're on your way to success. Good luck.
Thanks, Joyce. Now that you have some advice on how to study, I'd like to inform you about some places on campus to get this whole studying thing underway. Now, I would think that trying to study in your car is not a good idea. I would say that trying to study in the middle of the cafeteria at noon is probably not going to lend itself for those facts to sink in. And I would argue that turning on your iPod and listening to the Turbo Vamp's Blackout, although good for neck exercising, is also not conducive to the learning experience. The best and most obvious choice is, well, obviously, the library. The library is a good place to study for a number of reasons. First, the library lends itself for myriad learning styles. If you'd like to work in groups, the group has small group study rooms. And if you're like this student and like to, work alone, the library offers a number of places for you. And in addition to studying, it's also very important to take breaks. Make your way to the Calming Cafe. Sponsored by Counseling and the Office of Student Life, the Calming Cafe offers massage chairs, relaxing music, hot tea, and a place to close your eyes and let all your cares just drift away until your next final. And one last thing before I go, and this one is of ultra importance, especially if you're going to transfer to a four-year school next year. You might want to set aside a part of your holiday break to start working on your application essays and think about who you're going to ask for those letters of recommendation, because once that spring semester starts, you're going to be right back to the grind. and it won't be on your mind, even if you're so inclined. So don't get into a bind. And I've run out of rhymes. So, I gotta go. That's enough of this Beepin Show. See you soon. And don't forget to register for the spring semester. Out.